Good evening, everybody, and welcome. Thank you for being with us tonight. I'd like to start by congratulating everybody and thanking them for everyone who was involved in putting on a terrific conference. So would you agree with me that it was an outstanding conference? What I'd like to do is I'd like to thank a couple of folks, if I can kind of figure out some of this technology up here. I'd like to start with Scott McFarland because, Scott, you know, you pour your heart and soul into this every year, and it's your commitment to this conference that has made it such a legendary, just an epic event in our industry, and I want to thank you for what you do for us. Terry Blaine. Terry, where you at? Terry has been living the detail, every detail of this conference for the last 6 months. And it's a tremendous burden to carry on behalf of all of us, and I'm so grateful for the work that you do and creating this kind of an outcome. Again, congratulations. It was a great conference. Donna Embry, I just want to say thank you for just your steady wisdom over the years. Where are you at? You're right back over there. You're just your steady wisdom. You press us. You just have a way of causing us to believe that we can do things we might not otherwise even try. So thank you for that. A very, very special thank you from Greg and I to our entire PAI team. I have such a sense of gratitude and appreciation watching these guys work, watching what they do with the sincerity and respect they have for everybody in this room as they serve you. I'm just inspired by them. And the genuine feeling that they have for everybody as customers and as friends, as partners, is just something really special. And the way in which they take pride in what they do, the professionalism that this team brings to everything they do, is just something that just moves me in a way that I can't even express. And so Greg and I want to say thank you and congratulate you on a special, special conference. You know, most of all, I think we want to thank you as partners. You know, the story of this conference is really kind of another page in the story of us, right? The story about us, this journey that we have. And I think you got to ask the question, when you spend time together and as we move down this path, you really got to ask the question, did we journey forward and did we make our businesses better? Were we made stronger by working together, collaborating more, aligning and growing in our interdependence with one another? Were we made better as people for the time that we spent together? And did we grow in our courage to dream big and in the character and toughness to act on those dreams? When I look at the days and the time that we spent together, I think the answer is absolutely yes, and I thank you for that. Because I know we get caught up in so many things as we're thinking about the business and everything, but in the end, that's really what it's going to be. I mean, I'm getting old, right? And so as time passes, what I've come to understand is in all the noise, all the chaos, all the things that happen in our lives, what it really comes down to is the quality of the relationships that we build in the time that we have with one another. And when we get old, when Terry finally leaves me, when I'm sitting in the rocking chair on the porch thinking about what I've accomplished in my life, it's not going to be the wins and losses. It's really going to be the quality of these relationships. It's going to be moments like this, the last 2 days, and the interaction, the chance to meet great people, the time that we spent together and the relationships we built in pursuit of whatever it is we pursue together. That's what's really going to matter most, the quality of those relationships. That's what's really going to count. That's the story of our lives that we aspire to. So thank you. So, to all our customers, we say thank you. We say thank you for who you are, for what you do, for what you've built, and what you allow us to be a part of each and every day. And I offer congratulations to all of us. May our futures be magical, and may our time with one another be marked not just by business success, but by joy and laughter. God bless all of you, and thank you for coming.
All right, so before we break for our dinner, and I invite Dale up to say a prayer, I've been dying to do this since Thursday morning. So Thursday morning, we went over, and some of us went and played golf at Cabo Real, across the street. And we have this golf scramble that we do every year, and it's really grown and grown and grown. Well, I've never won. Never won because I never stacked my team. But then John Little shows up at the last minute. John Little decides that he's going to come down and he's going to play. So I decided, what the heck? I'll throw him on my team. So somebody carried our team, John Little. Somebody was driving it off the tee 300 yards every time, John Little. And we got to the point where we came back in and we're 9 under. We're 9 under on the day, okay, John Little. And the team right behind us that's got Bobby Silber, right? Every time. Bobby Silber can slam the ball off the tee as well. Not that John Mock, my counterpart that was on that team, I set you up, John. I thought I had you. I'm not sure where you are here. But I thought I was setting you up, stacking your team, John Little. So we both came in at 9 under. Now, what are we going to do? We've been out there all day. We got to get back here. We got to get back to the property. We got to, get together with you all. And so John Little says, hey, and by the way, John played, what was it, Auburn, John? Is that where you played collegiate golf? There he is. Yeah, for Auburn. I didn't know this. I had no idea that he played for Auburn. So I thought it was Alabama. No, kidding. No, I'm kidding. Careful, careful, careful. So John describes me, and I've got it on my phone if you guys need to see it. The USGA rules say, and John Lee, he tried to argue this with me, and I showed it to him, I texted it to him, that said, no, USGA rules, if you tie and you don't go do a playoff, you do the last 9 holes. Well, both teams were at, 31 and 31 on the last 9 holes. And then you go down to the last 6 holes, and they were 20 and we were 19. So John Little, Dean Connors, Steve Jordan, come on up. All right. So this is my winning team. No, and I got to tell you, before we do this, Dean certainly contributed too. Steve had one of the most amazing par 3s he's ever had in his life. Birdied it on his own. So I'll tell you, I'm not going to I'll do mine to charity or whatever. But yeah, here you go, 50, 50, and 50. Thank you guys. All right. You just stay here. All right. So John had the longest drive. Imagine that. So yeah.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care, man. And there was one more. There was one more that's, when you do these things, you do longest drive and then closest to the pin. So we get up to this par 3 and it's closest to the pin. And the pin is stuck into the green and it's about 65 yards away from the hole. And nobody's got closer. I don't know how that happened. No, John Lee, he stuck one a few feet from the hole. So John, come get your hat.
So do I get to tell everybody about it? So there it was. I was facing a hell of a wind, and I'm standing over the ball, and I knew they were counting on me. I don't get it. That's it? All right.
That's it. All right, Dale Jones. Where's Dale Jones? Where is he? Dale. Come on up. I'm going to put you up on stage. It's all you.
It's all me.
You got the mic?
Got it. Thank you all. It's a great privilege to be here with you. John asked me if I could bring us all together tonight and just be thankful for what the Lord's given us. I think when we look back at our lives that we have back home and the blessings that we're afforded, I think we could all agree that we live on the best place in the planet today. And that's huge for us. That's a privilege, and I think it's just our responsibility to be thankful for that. So thank you all again for being here. Let's, if we could, just bow our heads for a minute and just be thankful for the blessings that we've got. God, thanks for all the things you've done for us, the families we have, the relationships, the way you bridge things for us and make things happen. We're so privileged for your blessings, and we thank you for everything that we have here and these friends that we have, even in business. Thank you, Lord. In Jesus' name, bless our food tonight. Amen.
I want to thank, as our keynote sponsor, Hyosung, and just stand up, Jason, Steve, you guys out there. Thank you very much. Our presidential sponsor, MasterCard. There you are. Dan, you're around. Another presidential sponsor for us, Gen Mega, Wes Dunn. Somebody was saying to me earlier, now that that's done, Wes Dunn, it's like you're a verb, just like Google. Now that's done. Man, I'm telling you. I wasn't responsible for that. Somebody told me that one. Presidential sponsor, FIS, Marie. Thank you. Our diamond sponsors, Pulse. Where are you? All right, Rich. The diamond sponsor, Fiserv, Deneen. Still, where are you? Thank you. And our diamond sponsor, PayPal. I don't think we get anybody from PayPal here, but yeah, PayPal is a diamond sponsor. All right, so we get started. This first award is for the most transactions this year. Most transactions this year, right? So for our third place winner, let me get to it. So third place winner for our most transactions is Global Payment Systems. Bob, where are you? Come on up. Global Payment Solutions. All right. Coming in second place for most transactions. You ready? National ATM. Jeffrey, come on up. Hey, Jeff. All right, for the most transactions this year, our first place winner, Mr. Dar Reynolds, New York City ATM. All right. Thank you. All right. Our next category is our most ATMs ordered, most new ATMs, like we sell a bunch of used ATMs. But our most new ATMs ordered. Our third place winner goes to Phone Code Communications, John Bernard. John wasn't able to make it the last moment, so we'll get that off to John. Our second place winner, you're going to need to come back up, Bob. Global Payment Solutions. Another one? Another one? Thank you. I just like holding Brian's hand behind everybody's back there. All right. First place winner for most new ATMs ordered. Dar, come on up. Dar, New York City ATM. It's just like a rotation.
Keep right? Coming up here. Congrats, brother.
Okay, thank you again. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm going to mix it up real quick just so these guys don't come back up right away. Now that is funny. Dar. That's hilarious. Come on up. That's like insane. There you go. Yeah, go ahead. That's funny. Give me that back. That's really funny. I even tried. All right. What's that? Yeah, I got it. Okay, so our greatest percentage in increased transactions, a little new one here, greatest increase in transactions goes out to MD Processing. Raheem, where are you?
That's a big one, man. Yep.
All right.
Congrats,
thank you. All right, so now we came up with this other category of the greatest percent of increase of transactions when you got over 100,000 of these a month. So that's a little, you know, that's stepping it up a bit here. And so I'd like to have Reliance ATM up. Young and Lawrence, you here? Where are they? I know they're here. Simon, where are they? No, I'm not seeing them. Okay. All right, we'll move on. So we decided to do this one this year, and this is the most transactions from a new PAI partner, somebody that just came on with us this year, and that's Cash Ready ATM. John Kelly. There he is. There you go.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Wow. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, John.
All right, our Cash Alliance champion, our vault service with Cash Alliance. I'm going to give him a second chance to come on up if he's here. Reliance. No? Still not here. He's still not here. All right. We'll get that off to Young Han and Lawrence. Okay, so our highest DCC volume, or our highest DC dollar volume, because there's a couple of these. Our highest DC dollar volume, Glenn, ATM FLA. Well, you can make a speech. You got to talk real close into me.
I just like grab you.
Congrats, man. Thanks. There you go. Got it?
Hey, I got something to say. I really want to say
Okay,
something.
say something.
Hey, I just want to say, can you hear me? I just want to say thank you to the people who were really helpful to me to get DCC revenue up, ramped up and rolling. Mike Nelson, thanks very much. We have a love-hate relationship. I love him, he hates me. Chris Greenstein, thank you so much. And then also my PAI partners over here. God bless. Thanks very much.
Now, outside of dollar volume, there's the most transactions in DCC, and we want to have Expedia Cash, David and Abby.
Congrats, man. Thank you. There you are, there you are. Congrats, Abby.
Thank you.
Come on in, come on in.
All right.
Thank you.
So you heard a lot about cardless cash today, card-free cash today. We've got a PAI Cardless Cash Champion. LT Harris, Lucas, where are you? No, he's here. There he is.
Congrats, brother. Thank you. No, thanks, man.
Another new category this year was our Pai Wireless Champion, and I guess we should pluralize that. For City ATM, Omar and Wally, come on up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Here you go, buddy. Right here. You come on out.
No, you got to stand between
There you
us
go.
there.
I gotta hold Scott's hand, right?
Thank you.
There you go, buddy.
Oh,
There you
all
go.
right. Thank you.
All right. All right. Let me do this. So, when was the last time we were in Cabo? Like 7 years ago?
7.
I think it was, yeah, about 7 years, yeah, 7 years ago. So, when we decided to do, and I'm going to have you do this one.
Sure.
But let me see if this is set up this way. So, that time, about 7 years ago, whatever it was, we decided to do 3, we kind of called them our People Choice Awards, right? It's the company, it's the internal employees of the company that would vote for a Goodwill Award, the, what's called the Goodwill Award, the Partnership Award, I believe it is, Leadership Award, and our Vanguard, I got it, and our Vanguard Award, So at that time, I'm kind of a watch guy, and like timepieces, probably people might have saw the stuff on the side of my arm that's timepiece. But, so I'm a timepiece guy. So Neil Clark at the time, we were here in Cabo years ago back at the Barcelo, and Neil was like, hey, so we're gonna give away these awards and I need you to run downtown and buy some watches. So I decided, last year we did the surfboards, a couple years prior to that we did the guitars for these awards. So this year I decided we're coming back to Cabo, so we're going to come back to the Tag Heuer watches, which is one of my favorites. So let's get into the Goodwill Award and who's going to get this nice Tag Heuer watch.
Right. You know, I'm really excited about the Goodwill Award this year. You know, I feel like it's going to somebody who represents what Goodwill really is all about. These guys are not only building their own transactions, growing like crazy, but they're also out there advocating for, you know, all partners to make things better for us all. So with that, I want to welcome up Gardeners Up North, Hal and Sherry Williamson. Congrats, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hey, thanks, Sherry. Appreciate it.
That's yours.
Thanks, guys.
Give it to you.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you got it? All right.
Thanks,
welcome.
guys. Appreciate it.
So our leadership award, the leadership award is somebody that, that we give a lot of, beta tests and a lot of, hey, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? A lot of feedback on the crazy ideas we come up with. I think, we've got kind of a lot of mad scientists, I call it, within the company that are coming up with these different ideas that we, go out and test with somebody and then bring it out to you. So this guy is always one of those people that just says, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, gets it tested with us, and then gets it out to you. Leadership Award, Dar Reynolds, come on up. I think, no, I just broke it. I think you've gotten one of these. All right. All right. Here. There you go. Thanks, guys. All right. All right. You want to pull this apart for me? All right, so our final award is our Vanguard Award, which is when we kind of give even a, kind of that higher thing to. It's kind of what I would say is our #1 award for the night. And this is a person, as soon as I start talking about him, he'll know who he is. But this is a person that, works on both sides. We got our side of the fence that's everybody here is our market partner side, and we've got our branch side of the business. And this guy is just always right there with us, trying to figure out both sides of the business, really helping us to understand that where we kind of say, hey, let's not have collision, let's really work with you guys. And I think that that's where a lot of the bank branding and the national account piece and everything else that we're delivering to you today comes out of some of the thoughts that we come up with Premier Merchants Group and Kirk Karsh.
Thanks, Scott.
All right.
Here's all your hard work.
Take it. All right. So I'm going to throw these back in. So this is going to be for lodging at next year's conference. What do you think of that one? Why don't you pull it?
All right, I got it.
Nice.
All right. We got Hal Williamson from Gardeners Up North.
So go ahead and give that to him.
What's that?
Give that to him, and then we'll take it back. And
Hey, Rick.
All right.
Thank you. Very nice. All right, thanks, Hal.
All right. Kurt, you want me to just leave that up there the rest of the night? What do you want me to do? All right, everybody, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming out this year, spending the time with us here in Cabo. Absolutely enjoyed it. Thank you for all the great feedback on the show. Thank you to all the Payment Alliance staff, Terry, John thanked you already, but Terry, you just like kill it for me. Donnie, you kill it for us. I really appreciate everybody's help. Casino night starts now. Take your $500, get your chips. It is now 9:06. So about 10:30. At 10:30, I'm going to start pulling raffle tickets at 10:30 over at the Terrace Bar. All right. Have fun. Thank you, everybody.